Jai Hind. Here is chemistry for medical admission. So first here is about concentration effect. In chemical reaction, concentration effect depend on two factors. First is reactant, second is product. In reaction, when we add reactants, the reaction will go in forward direction, and in reaction when we removed, the reaction go backward direction. For products, when we add products, reaction go backward. When we remove products, reaction go forward. There are question CaCO3, calcium carbonate, that means lime, reaction is gives CaO plus CO2. CaCO3 is solid, CaO is solid, and CO2 is gas. So CaCO3, CaO unchanged, both are solid. So at equation CO2 is added. If we add CO2, then reaction go backward direction. It means product we are adding. So if we add product, reaction go backward direction. So when we add product, CO2 is product. When we add product, reaction go backward direction. This sometime question asked, what happen in if we add CO2 in CaCO3 gives CaO plus CO2, reaction go backward direction. If CO2 is removed, the reaction becomes inverted. It means reaction go forward direction. This is important question. Next is volume effect. When volume is increased for chemical equation, then equation shift in higher molecular side. When volume is increased, then concentration of reactants and products are decreased. So equation itself shift in higher molecule side. For produce extra moles in their container and systems get stability. It means equilibrium. System get equilibrium. So delta n greater than 0 and PCl, there is equation PCl5 gives in both direction PCl3 plus Cl2, and PCl5 starting concentration is A, PCl3 B, PCl2 concentration is C. These are moles at equilibrium. So volume increase, reaction go forward direction, dissociation increase, PCl3 and Cl2 increase, and PCl5 decrease. Due to forward direction reaction, the PCl3 and Cl2 increase, PCl5 decrease because forward direction, PCl5 decrease. Dissociation increase, it means reaction go in forward direction. So this is forward directions when delta n is greater than 0 and volume V increase. And second is if delta n is less than 0, for example N2 plus 3H2 gives 2NH3. When volume increase, the equation go in backward direction. It means dissociation decrease. So reaction go in backward direction. So here X proportional to V raised power minus 2 upon 2, that gives us X proportional to 1 upon V. Next is delta n equal to 0. When volume increase, in H2 plus I2 gives 2HI, there is no effect. It means X proportional to V raised power 0. Next is pressure effect. inverse effect of volume. When pressure is increased for any chemical equation, then there is equilibrium, not equation, equilibrium shift in lower molecular side. So when pressure increase in the equilibrium shifts in the lower molecular side because concentration of reactants and products are increased. So equilibrium make efforts to decrease in molecular through reaction. X proportional to 1 upon P whole power delta N upon stoichiometric of products. Next is mixing of inert gas. Means number of moles increased. N proportional to PV. There are some points. A points. N is moles. N proportional to V at constant pressure. V means volume. If volume increase, always equilibrium shifts in higher molecular side. B. N proportional to P at constant volume. If pressure increase, always equilibrium unchanged. There is question. Mixing of inert gas at constant volume. Due to that process, pressure of container is always increased, but active mass and partial pressure of reactants and products are unchanged. So equilibrium condition is also unchanged. So this is the main summarize theory that we have studied previously. Now next is 2 moles nitrogen when we insert PCl5 4 mole, PCl3 3 mole, Cl2 3 mole and pressure is 20 atm. Before mixing, PCl5 equal to 4 by 2, that means 2 m. Cl2 and PCl3 3 by 2, that means 1.5 m. After mixing, PCl5 equal to 4 by 10 into 20 equal to 8 atm. PCl2 equal pressure of Cl2 equal to pressure of PCl3 equal to 3 by 10 into 20, that is 6. And we know PV equal to nRT, V is constant, so P proportional to N. So P2 upon P1 equal to N2 upon N1, P2 upon 20 equal to 12 upon 10, so P2 equal to 24 atm. Next is catalyst. Due to the presence of catalyst, activation energy of reactants and products are decreased, so rate of forward and backward direction are equally increased. So equilibrium condition is unchanged, but equilibrium attained in earlier time. Question. N2 plus 3H2 gives 2NH3 plus 92.8 kilojoule per mole. Select suitable condition for ammonia production. First point, temperature low. Second, pressure high. Third, concentration of nitrogen add and hydrogen added. Ammonia removed. Volume is low. Inert gas not required. So this is suitable conditions we have written. Next is H2 gives 2H. Here delta N is 1. Select suitable condition for above reaction. So there is option given. So hydrogen gives nascent hydrogen. Suitable condition is 1000 and 1 atm. Next is temperature increase. Temperature increase, it means endothermic side. Therefore, endothermic, temperature increase, pressure decrease. There is reaction question. AA plus BB gives CC. High pressure and high temperature, A plus B is greater than C. It means delta H is greater than 0. Next is reaction quotient. If Q is lesser than K, that instant condition before equilibrium. Reaction in forward direction. If Q equal to K at equilibrium, if Q is greater than K, condition after equilibrium, it means reaction is in backward direction. Next question is 2A plus B gives C. Here Kc equal to 0.5. At particular time, concentration of A, B, C are 1, 2 and 3 mole per liter. Reaction present in containers. Then find the direction of reaction at that particular time. So here Q equal to now concentration of C is 3 because there is respectively given. Concentration of B is 2. Concentration of A is 1. So it means product concentration, that is right in numerator, upon B is 2. So we write 2 in denominator, multiply A is 1, and since A has 2 mole, so we write this mole as power of 1. So it's written as 1 square. So 3 upon 1 square into 2, it gives us 1.5. So this is the direction of QC is 1.5 and greater than KC. So reaction is in backward direction. Because Kc is given here in question 0.5. Kc here given 0.5 and Qc here is 1.5. So Qc greater than Kc. Therefore reaction is in backward direction. Next is from previous lecture, on the basis of heat, endothermic reaction, delta H is greater than 0. Delta H plus X kilocalorie. Exothermic, delta H is lesser than 0, delta H is negative X kilocalorie, and heat neutral, then delta H equal to 0. Molecule breaking in endothermic, molecular formation in exothermic. And then active mass in gas, active mass applicable in solid, never applicable, always 1. In liquid, in pure liquid, not applicable. In impure liquid, applicable. Example, aqueous solution of vinegar, CH3COOH, aqueous solution, that is example. Next one is bond breaking. Bond breaking in endothermic, bond formation in exothermic. So note, if density and compressibility both depend on amount of compound, only in that case active mass is applicable. In pure liquid, example water, active mass is always 1, but in case of acidification it is not fixed, findable. CH3COOH acid, C2H5OH alcohol gives CH3COO C2H5 ester plus H2O. Partial pressure, mole fraction multiply total pressure. At equilibrium, mole concentration, density, color, etc. of R and P always constant. At equilibrium, delta G equal to 0. Law of mass action by Herberg and Vogt, Norwegian scientists. 2A plus 1B gives C. So rate of reaction is directly proportional to A, concentration of A. Here we write power as given mole, that means 2, and B here is 1 in front of B, so we write as power B power 1. So this is rate reaction proportional to A square, concentration A square and into B. The question: 3A plus B gives C. When volume increases, it becomes 2V. Then the rate of reaction according to LMA. So V is given 2V. So it means concentration proportional to pressure and proportional to 1 upon volume. Since we are, so concentration become half of concentration, because concentration proportional to 1 upon V and we are increasing 2V. So rate of reaction is proportional to AQ into B. Why AQ? Because there is 3 mole of A and 1 mole of B. So B power 1, A power 3 we write down. A concentration 1 by 2, B concentration is 1 by 2, equal to, it gives us 1 upon 2 power 4, that means 1 upon 16. So this is the first concentration. We have find out one rate. Second is unit of rate constant. Rate is proportional to A cube into B. So rate equal to K A cube into B. So proportional sign we remove, we put some constant, and mole per liter into second. So equal to K into mole upon liter whole power 4, because there is total concentration power 4. So mole per liter power 4. So unit of K equal to, we find K value unit, so it become mole per liter minus 3 into second power minus 1. It means we find K by using cross multiply method. So in another way, the mole upon liter power 4, it reduce the power 3, and when it goes other side, its power become minus 3, and the in 1 upon second is written as second power minus 1. If R and P are in mole fraction, so Kp equal to K concentration P power delta N. Next question is, calculate Kp at 400 kilo Kelvin temperature for the reaction, and 2 plus 3H2 gives 2NH3. Kc equal to given 4. So Kp equal to 4, and there is 400 R, 400 R power minus 2. The formula is Kp equal to R, Kp equal to Kc, then RT power minus delta N. This is the formula, Kp equal to Kc RT power minus delta N. So here delta N is 2 minus 1 plus 3, so it gives minus 2, and T is 400 and Kc is 4, so Kp equal to Kc RT delta power minus delta N. Next is unit of K. K is equal to concentration power delta N. So Kc equal to mole per liter power delta N. Kp equal to mole per liter is ATM, atmospheric pressure, power delta N. So there is, and Kp power Kp is unit and unit of Kx is unitless. So at equilibrium A and both direction we get B. So concentration of A is not equal to 0, not equal to concentration of B. Application of K. If values of K increases to high, so products power T will get more, so more stable, and reactants become less, so less stable. So time taken is proportional to 1 upon K, and there is the question A2 plus B2 gives 2AB. So 2A2 4B2 gives 0AB. So this is initial mole, and suppose mole at equilibrium is 2 minus x. After making x mole, it becomes 2 minus x because it consumed 2 x. So 2 minus x, it becomes 4 minus x, and AB become 2x because there is 2. Now Kc concentration equal to AB's concentration power 2. This mole we write as power, and here A2 concentration into B2 concentration we write in denominator. This is Kc. Further it gives 4 equal to 2x power 2 upon 2 minus x into 4 minus x. This is given, and so x will be, after solving, gives us 4 upon 3. There will be quadratic equation, and that we solve, then we get x. And AB's concentration is 2 by 4x. So replacing the value of x 4 by 3, we get 2 by 3 or 0.66. Next question number 10. 4NHNO3 gives 4NO2 plus 2H2O plus O2. So it means pressure total equal to pressure of HNO3, pressure of NO2, pressure of H2O plus pressure of O2. So this is total pressure. Temperature is 400 Kelvin, pressure is 30 atm, PHNO3 is 2 atm, R is 0.08. So we replace the value. P total 30, PHNO3 2, PO2 plus 4O2, 4PO2, 2 PO2 plus PO2, and here PNO2 equal to PO2, 4PO2, and PH2O equal to 2PO2. So PO2 we get 4. According to LMA rule, Kp equal to PNO2 power 4 into PH2O power 2 into PO2 power 1. So this become power, that is given here as mole. This become power upon HNO3 power 4. So replacing the value of, we get Kp equal to 16 power 4, 8 power 2, and 4 power 1 upon 2 power 4. It gives us Kp equal to 2 raised power. After simplifying, we get 2 power 20. So Kp is 2 power 20, and Kc is Kp upon RT power 3, because here delta n is 3. Why 3? Delta n, why we get 3? 1 plus 2 plus 4, that gives us 7. 7 minus 4, we get 3. So delta n is 3. So here we write Kc equal to Kp upon RT power delta n. So we get 2 power 20 upon R is 0.08 into 400, T is 400 power 3. It will further simplified and gives us Kc equal to 2 power 20 upon 2 power 15. That means 2 power 5 or 32 is our answer. Next question. LiCl dot 3NH3 gives LiCl NH3 plus 2NH3. So this is solid, this solid, and this NH3 is gas. So Kp here is given A V is 5 liter, T is 310 K. According to LMA, we can say Kp equal to P NH3 square. So there is 9 equal to Kp is 9. So 9 equal to P NH3 square. So taking square root, we get P NH3 equal to 3. And here leave the 0.01, and NH3 is 0.59 plus 0.2, 0.79. Next, PV equal to nRT. It gives P3 and V5, and we have to find out R is 0.082 into temperature is 310. So we get N equal to 0.59. So N is 0.59. Question 20. Next, 23. 2AB2 gas gives 2AB gas plus B2 gas. So it starting concentration is 2 and there is 0 product. After converting X, we get 2 minus 2X, and it becomes 2X, it becomes X. And further dividing whole equation by 2 plus X. So we write in denominator 2 plus X. Now Kp formula we using 2xp upon 2 plus X whole square. This is mole that we write in square into, first we write product, so these two we write in numerator. So this square is comes from here. Then B2's concentration xp upon 2 plus X. In denominator we write reactants 2 minus 2X upon 2 plus X P whole square. And since 2 plus X is near about 2 and 1 minus X is near about 1, so we replace Kp equal to, it becomes X cube into P upon 2 plus X 1 minus X square. So Kp equal to X cube P upon 2. So vapor density method for calculation and degree of dissociation X. PCl5 gives PCl3 plus Cl2. So alpha is D minus D upon D, or dt minus d0 upon d0, or mt minus m0 upon m0, where d and dt theoretically Vd, d and d0 observed as Vd. It means vapor density. Now question is calculate alpha for PCl5 molecular weight 208 if observed vapor density is 90. So there is solution. D equal to molecular weight upon 2. So it gives us 208 upon 2, 104. Alpha is 104 minus 90, because vapor density is 90 upon 90, it gives 15%. So therefore alpha equal to n1 upon delta n, d minus d upon d, or n1 upon delta n, mt minus m0 upon m0 for delta n greater than 0, capital D greater than 0, applicable only for delta n less than 0, capital D is less than small d, for delta n not equal to 0, for delta n equal to 0, capital D equal to small d. Next is 2NH3 gives N2 plus 3H2. Calculate alpha of the NH3 by vapor density method. MO is 12. So MT is 7. So alpha is 2 by 2, 17 minus 12 upon 12, that gives us 5 by 12. Alpha is 5 by 12 into 100, 41%. Next is calculate observed vapor density of above mixture when 50% of NH3 is dissociated. Alpha equal to D minus D upon D. So alpha is 1 by 2. So D minus D upon D. So D equal to 2D minus 2D. So 3D, this transfers to other side, equal to capital 2D. So D equal to 2 by 3, capital D. Capital D is mw upon 2. So we write capital D equal to mw upon 2. 2 cancel, it gives us mw by 3. mw is 17. So 17 by 3 is answer. Here is next question. Calculate relation between observed vapor density and theoretical vapor density for fully dissociated NH4Cl gas. NH4Cl gas gives NH3 gas plus HCl gas. So alpha is D minus D upon D. So alpha is 1. So D minus D upon D equal to, by cross multiplying, D equal to capital D minus D small d. So 2D equal to capital D small d equal to D by 2. Next question is PCl5 gives PCl3 plus Cl2 and molecular weight is 208 and T1 is 200 K, alpha 1 is 70.2, T2 is 300 K, D2 is 59.7. So alpha 1 equal to D minus D1 upon D1, alpha 2 equal to D minus D2 upon D2. It gives alpha 1 equal to 104 minus 70.2 upon 70.2. Alpha 2 is 104 minus 59.7 upon 59.7. So next question is 6HCHO molecular weight 30 gives C6H12O6 alpha equal to 6 upon minus 5, 30 minus 150 upon 150. Next question is 3Ac2 becomes Ac6, atomic weight 79, molecular weight is 158. So alpha equal to 3 by minus 2 mt minus m naught upon m naught. So m naught we have to find out. So we find, first use equation PV equal to nRT. So 1 is P into 2.46 upon 1000 equal to 0.2 upon molecular weight into 10,000 upon into 0. R is 0.08 and T is 300. So MW is 0.02 upon 2.46 into 1000 into 0.082 into 300. So M naught is 200. So alpha is 3 upon minus 2 into 158 minus 200 upon 158 equal to 3 by 2 into 42 upon 158. This is the value of alpha. Next is physical equilibrium. Without chemical change, only change in their physical state process is called physical equilibrium. S gives L gives G. Volume G greater than L greater than S. So there is the equation. I2 solid gives 2HI gas. Only chemical equilibrium. Next, according to the Le Chatelier, when pressure increases for any physical equilibrium, then equation shift in that direction where volume of state is minimum. Where volume of state is minimum. T increases, then endothermic side. Explanation of solid liquid equilibrium. Solid liquid equilibrium, volume decreases for solid, then liquid volume increases. So when pressure is increases at equilibrium, then reaction become backward direction. Solids more, liquid less. Melting process unfavorable. Freezing process easy, favored. Melting point increases. Melting point increases. Example, ice solid changes into water liquid due to hydrogen bond. Volume of ice greater than water. So volume increases of ice. So water volume decreases. So when pressure is increases, then reaction direction forward. Water more, ice less, melting point decreases, and solid and liquid get equilibrium. Again, there is example, liquid gas equilibrium. Liquid volume decreases, gas volume increases. When pressure is increases, in the equation. The reaction goes backward direction, lower volume side, liquid more, gas less, boiling point increases, condensation process is favored. Note: principle of pressure cooker is based on liquid equilibrium, gas equilibrium, so boiling point of liquid in pressure cooker is increased. Explanation of solubility of gas. Gas plus liquid gives solution. Volume increases of reactants, products volume decreases. So when pressure increased, we see reaction goes forward, solution more, gas less. Solubility of gas increases and CO2 plus water gives equilibrium at cold drink. Cold drink have CO2 mixed. So this is the example. So due to increase in pressure, solubility of gas increases in cold drinks. Temperature increases, solubility of gas decreases. So at high temperature of cold drink, the solubility of gas decreases. So gas comes outside from the solution. Next is pressure increases, melting point of solid increases except ice. Pressure increases, boiling point of solid increases. Pressure increases, solubility of gas increases. Next is carbon, example graphite, equilibrium, carbon, diamond, if pressure increases. So it means volume increases in graphite. So after coming to diamond, its volume decreases when pressure increases. So reaction goes forward and diamond we obtain more after increasing pressure and graphite becomes less. Next example, H2 plus I2 gives 2Hi at equilibrium in 2-liter vessel. Hydrogen concentration 2.4 molarity m, H2 concentration 1.8 m and Hi concentration is 1.2 m. Present in the calculate initial mole of H2 and I2, alpha of H2 and I2, Kp of equilibrium. Let us see the solution. H2 plus I2 gives at equilibrium 2Hi. A mole of H2, B mole of I2 gives 0 mole of initial mole. So X, after get X, let X formed. So A minus H2 become A minus X, I2 become B minus X and Hi become 2X because 2 mole is there. Moles of equilibrium. Hydrogen concentration is 2.4 into 2. So it will become 4.8. I2 concentration is 1.8 into 2, 3.6 mole. Hi concentration is 1.2 into 2, 2.4 mole. Because we are taking 2 liters, so we are multiplying by 2 each term. Next is Hi concentration is 2x. So it becomes 2.4. So x become 1.2. H2 concentration is A minus 1.2. A minus x, so A minus 1.2. That will be come 4 and we get A equal to 6.0 equal to 4.8 and this 4.8 we obtained earlier here. So A minus 1.2 equal to 4.8, so A equal to 6.0. Similarly B equal to B minus 1.2 equal to 3.6. So it becomes B equal to 4.8. Second calculation, alpha of hydrogen equal to x upon 9 of power S2. So 1.2 upon 6 equal to 0.2 equal to 20%. So x upon A is 6 and power hydrogen that is 1. So alpha I2 is x upon A, power I2 1.2 A is 4.8, so 1.2 upon 4.8, 1 by 4, that gives us 25%. Into 100, we get convert into percentage. For delta n equal to 0, Kp equal to Kc, because our formula is Kp equal to Kc RT power minus delta n. So if delta n is 0, we get Kp equal to Kc. So Hi square upon H into I concentration. So 1.2 square upon 2.4 into 1.8. Further we can solve and we get the answer. In next part of video, we continue for discussing. Okay.